Hi, this is Clay Dixon, and joining me is Grayson Brookshire, and you're watching the girls Class 3A Kentucky State High School Cross Country Association XC meet. And we are away. This is one of the most highly contested events of the day. We have 237 expected finishers as they are all running down here the first 400 meters. Grayson, tell us about today's race.
Well, you have a lot of returners from the top 10 last year. You have Lacey, Wright. You have your defending champion, Kathleen Sims from Sacred Heart. You have Sierra Popel. You have Megan Bugler. You have Mackenzie Cooper, Jenna Flaherty, Abby Reburn. Um, just a lot of high talent from last year's class coming up. As you see, there's Tate's Creek out early to the first start as Sophia Delicio and her teammate from Simon Kenton up there early. I believe last year's winning time was 18:15 by Kathleen Sims. She got first last year. Sapienza Wright and Caitlin Lacey got 4 and 5 last year, so they're looking to move up this time. Wright with a 17:49 this year. Caitlin Lacey with an 18:03. Kathleen Sims has a 17:56. So look for those three to be up there pretty fast.
Looks like Delicio, Lacey. There's Sapiens are right. All three in the lead, or leading that huge pack of runners right there. And here they all are coming through. We got almost 250 girls out there, so it's really tightly packed right here. You can just see as they're making this turn right here that some of them are really bunched up. So really key to get out super quick, which usually they do in that opening 400 meters, maybe a little bit too quick. But right now they're about, this is probably about 600 meters into the race right around here. So you really, like right a little bit after that turn, they're just really bunched up. But anyway, just see how it works out. The regional times from last week: Caitlin Lacey has the top time, 18:09, followed by Kathleen Sims, 18:12. Sapienza Wright, 18:28. Sarah Michaels from Assumption, 18:33, and Megan Bugler from Sacred Heart, 18:38. Those are your top 5 girls. And this is about 1,200 meters into the race right here. Delicio moving up quite a bit. Looks like the Tate's Creek runner was in the mix as well.
Again, your returners to watch out for: Lacey Sims, Sapienza Wright, and Sierra Popel, who also finished 6th last year for Police.
Only 2 in the top 10 last year graduated. That was Abby Wright from Assumption and Jenna Flaherty from Campbell County. Other than that, we had 4 freshmen, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 7th grader in the top 10 from last year. So really young crowd today. Also look out for the return of Madison Peoples, one of the top Bowling Green runners. She's a junior now, and I believe last year she came down with a stress fracture, was out for basically the entire season, if not all. And now she's back, and she's been showing that she hasn't lost that much, and let's see how she can regain today.
Peebles winning a couple smaller meets of that Bowling Green's hosted this year, and really coming back from that stress fracture, running some solid times. I believe her PR's in the 17s. As we're coming around to the mile, and it's Delicio still up there leading that front pack.
Looking pretty well. She expected to be in the top 10 or 15, but here she is, been leading for basically the entire race. Looks like there's a Sacred Heart runner up there as well. I believe that's Kathleen Sims, your defending state champion. She's in the blue shorts.
They come through the mile in about 5:42. Pretty comfortable pace for these girls, as we saw Michaela Reinhardt earlier in the day run through in 5:30. Just trying to kill that pace, and she ended up with a 18:03, so we'll see what these girls here can do.
Well, if they slow down a little bit, and I expect them to do that with the usually pretty fast opening quarter in this race. I expect them to be around low 18s or so. If they can They follow this race historically. But that's Delicio in the lead with a pack of about 6-7 girls right behind her. There's her teammate from Simon Kenton, that is Mackenzie Lockman, the junior, and then there's a big pack right there as they're making their turn into the second paddock.
Delicio won the Lexington Catholic Invitational earlier in the year with mid-18s performance, so she's pretty comfortable on this course and has run some fast times. We'll see what she can finish here today. As you saw her leading that front pack, and then leading the chase pack was Brittany Hansen, also from Bowling Green. Teammates with Madison Peebles, so they have that front duo up there. Looking to see if they can get another top 5 finish here at the state meet.
Moving over to the next paddock. Again, this is where a lot of the team races made up in this next section, along as the individual race. Individually, it's wide open on the girls' side. We have the defending state champion returning, but team-wise, who knows who's it going to be. Davies County, they've been dominating this entire season. Last week at the regional, they went 1, 2, and 3 with their 4, 5, and 6 girls placing, I believe, in the top 10 individually. So they destroyed their regional. Also look out for Sacred Heart and Assumption. They're always up there as well. Bowling Green, they have a good 1-2 punch. So be looking out for them. And Oldham County is usually in the mix as well. So just be looking out for them. Male may be in there as well. They have a top runner in there. You see her in second place. That's Caitlin Lacey, right behind Kathleen Sims. Sapienza right in there. Delicio in that pack as well. And still trying to identify that next runner. It might be an Assumption runner. If can't really get a good look at the uniform from this angle. But Sacred Heart leading, that's Sims. I believe we have 3 or 4 sophomores in the lead right now, or in that lead pack.
Should be Sydney Larkin of Assumption out there also in that pack.
Okay. Yeah. Some of these teams, Assumption and Sacred Heart, their uniforms feel like they're a little bit different each time I see them, so kind of hard to keep track. Davies County, they're in the black uniforms, all black with just it's county written on the front of their jersey, so it's a little hard to identify, but I think it's pretty cool because they're just so well known that if you just see county written on their jersey, they just know that it's Davies County. So
well, I like that they change up the uniforms for state. You know, it gives the athletes a new look and a little bit of confidence going in. They're like, okay, we can race in something different here at the bigger meets.
Yeah. I know Davies County does that. I have a friend who ran there a few years ago. He had some special shorts that they had made up and had to wear them certain times. But anyway, back to the girls' race. That's Sims, Lacey. Looks like still haven't identified that next runner. I can't see it from here. But there's Sapienza right in there as well. Might be Madison Peoples from Bowling Green, actually. Still a little hard to judge from this far side of the course we're at. Team-wise, it's looking like Davies County is looking pretty well. Assumption has a pretty solid punch up there, but still pretty wide open for the team race as of now. As individually, it's beginning to wind up. We have 5 girls really spread out, back to back to back to back, and on the downhill stretch, we're seeing some moves.
Lacey and Wright passing Sims just so slightly.
Looks like Peebles, who's injured all last year, still trying to hang in there. She's still not out yet. She's the oldest of all these girls in the lead. And then there's another move by Sims to get back in the lead. See if Peebles can move back in. Sims back in the lead. Got her a little too relaxed there on the downhill. Now she's flattened out and looking to take him down as they approach the next little uphill portion. Approaching 2 miles now. They're about 3K in as they're rearing to go the last 2,000 meters. We got 3 girls, very similar to last year.
They're coming through the 2 mile. It's about 11:40 for that lead group of 3. Peebles about 2 seconds behind them. Looking pretty strong.
That's the, I believe, an Assumption runner right there.
Should be Sydney Larkin coming through as well. And then you got the 2 Davies County girls that back there wearing black, just saying county. Is the uniforms we were talking about. Around 11:56 or so for that chase pack. But there are your leaders, Sims, Sapienza Wright, and Lacey.
Did about 6 minutes for that second mile. A little bit under 6 minutes. So they're on pace for, I'd say, low 18s. Just depends on what they do this final mile in. Taste Creek runner, another Davies County, Simon Kenton, Bowling Green runner. I believe that's Brittany Hansen from Bowling Green, the senior. She's currently our top senior in that group. Looks like a Sierra Papel in there as well. Back to our leaders. Sims with the lead. Sapienza right behind her with Caitlin Lacey, currently in 3rd place, but still none of them are looking like they're hurting. They're just waiting to see who's going to strike first on this final, about to say 1,300 meters to go, as they're taking down the final hill. They're all looking like they're all looking decently tired right now, just judging by some of their arms, and looks like their legs have slowed up a little bit, but they're still slowed up about the exact same amount. So it's going to be a very interesting finish here to see what they have left in the tank.
All of them have pretty fast track times on the mile and 2 mile, but Sapienza Wright is the specialty in middle distance, 800 and miles. So we'll see if she can hinder one of her kicks out here in the last K or so, as she pulls up on the shoulder of Sims just a little bit and then hangs right behind her. You see these 3 are still within it, and then there's Sapienza Wright, who made a move and has a huge lead coming into the last 200. She's really opened up that gap, and as her arms are just going all out, it will be Alina Sapienza Wright for the state title as she comes through, and she will be low 18s for sure. Lacey making a move past Sims, so Caitlin Lacey will be 2nd, Kathleen Sims 3rd.
1809, 1820, and an 1824 for Sims.
Addison Peebles hangs on for 4th.
These times are pretty solid too. 1809, 1924, 30, and a 37. Here comes Sophia. Here comes Brittany Hansen from Bowling Green. Bowling Green has 2 in now. Here comes the Taste Creek and a Davies County. Is that the first Davies County runner?
It's 2 for Davies, and this is 3 for Davies County now. Simon Kitten's 2nd coming in. And there's another.
There's Bullet East, Assumption, another Assumption. It's like Julia Manning from Madison Central. From Owensboro, that's Brianna Alderton. Rachel Curry, a freshman from Mayo. Still looking pretty close for the team title right now. We are waiting for some of the 5 runners to come through. It's like I see another Davies County runner.
Another male runner coming through.
Be a close one here. Sapienza Wright for the win, beating out the defending champions Kathleen Sims and Caitlin Lacey coming in 2nd place. All 3 of them are sophomores, so they'll be battling out. They got 2 more tries against each other.
Really, the race came down to that last 400 meters, and Sapienza Wright really opened it up on them. And then Caitlin Lacey tried to go with her, but couldn't hang on, but still managed to get second. So Sims, the champion a year ago, now Sapienza Wright this year. Sophomores all moving along strong.
Looks like it's going to be really close for second, third, and fourth place, but it's looking like Davies County, looking like they got first place today. Just wait a little bit to see who's got the second, third, and fourth. But Davies County girls, they got 5, 9, 10, 28, and 37 for a score of 89. Looking like that's going to win it today for the 3A girls state title. Up next, the boys. So stay tuned for that. Sapienza Wright for the win in 1809. Davies County winning the girls' side on team. Male looking like they get the second place with 128, 133 points for Sacred Heart, and 138 for Assumption. Bowling Green looking like 161. Those are your top 5 girls teams for Class 3A here in 2015. Race recap, girls Class 3A, Elena Sapienza Wright coming in for the win, time of 1809, her first cross-country state title, only a sophomore. Coming in second place was Caitlin Lacey from Male, also a sophomore, and behind her was Sacred Heart's defending champion Kathleen Sims, who is also a sophomore. So the next couple of years, be looking out for these 3 ladies battling out here at the Kentucky State Cross Country Meet. Team results. Davies County for the win, 89 points over Male, 128, and Sacred Heart 133, Assumption 138 for girls Class 3A.